Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, hi, hey. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. And as I sit here, I realize I don't have my pile of glasses, so I will be back in 1 second. What's up, Patrick? Oh my gosh. It has been a morning. First off, welcome to Kirk Has Glasses. Oh my gosh, I'm so out of it. It's Church Has Glasses. A slight difference that means all the world. It's Kirk Has Glasses, but on Sundays, which is the Lord's Day. I'm sure you're aware. The day for meeting in the name of a deity in most cultures and places. It's weird because I always figured Sunday is the last day of the week. And it was only until well into my adulthood, well into the adulthood, that I realized, oh, no, Sunday is the beginning of the week to most people. I never saw it that way. Probably because it's part of the weekend. Anyway, I don't know what I'm blabbering about. It's Church Has Glasses. I'm here. Water. I didn't have any breakfast, just coffee. And I don't know if it's working. So, pet ownership. Oh, shoot. Thank you, Witchy. Thank you for subscribing again. That is very cool of you. Thank you so much. Sunday is the beginning, Squirtle. If you look at any, work, I mean, just calendars in general, Sunday is usually the first day of the week. I don't get it. To me, it'd make more sense to make Monday the beginning of the week, get all that shittiness front-loaded into the week. And then Sunday, Saturday are the cool ending to the week. But, I don't make the calendar rules, dude. I just live in society. Low. Pet ownership is next to godliness, because it's next to patience. I thought it was Monday. I always thought it was Monday too, Squirtle. And technically, I mean, you make your own reality in terms of where the week begins, but calendar manufacturers usually keep Sunday as the beginning of the week. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the animals that I am taking care of. The one that's boisterous is small and couldn't win in a fight against a Care Bear. But of course, it is the loudest creature in the home. And then the other creature that is formidable, I'll say formidable, large, has their teeth, has a little youth and a little energy. That one, sometimes, it feels like they're dumber than a box of rocks. Sometimes. And I know that Squirtle has lamented and talked a lot about how their dog is trying to kill them. I don't think these dogs are trying to kill me. I think these dogs are trying to kill themselves. And it's really their mission in life to take themselves out of the picture, not any humans. Because they just love to eat anything that they find in the yard. They're like, hey, what is this? I don't know, let's eat it. Let's just eat it. Let's sniff it for a second and then just consume it. because it's these two dogs, and they have this amazing plan of attack every time they go outside, which is great. One of them, every time they go outside, they seem to need to, go to the restroom. The other one wants to go outside every 5 minutes, but never seems to want to do anything. Just kind of want to look around and then come right back in. It's very fantastic. It's a wonderful, wonderful game that we play. What they do when they go out at the same time, they immediately separate so that you can't keep your eye on both of them at the same time to see what grass, berries, other dogs' shit they can consume as fast as possible. So it's a constant looking around. My dog likes to eat everything as well. My dog is eating grapes, onions, and chocolates, and they're still alive. Yeah. I don't want to complain too much. They are my roommate's dogs, and they're pretty cool dogs, but yesterday, mostly because they've been acting a little weird lately, I decided yesterday I would spend most of my time just watching them and seeing what they do, make sure that they're not, they don't go anywhere in the house or start fighting, because when they start fighting, it's great, because one of them will just murder the other one. Not because they want to. In fact, they just want to, the one that could murder the other just wants to be left alone. But the smaller one really, 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 really wants to start shit for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Literally yesterday, we were both just sitting. I was on the couch watching movies, and one of them just walks up to the other one and gets the small one walks up to the big one, gets right in the big one's face. And the big one literally just takes a paw and is like pushing, and the little one has that like little guy in a bar reaction of like, what the fuck? You want to go? And I'm like, motherfucker, do you see how big you are? You also have almost no teeth. You have no weapons in this fight. You're just going to get destroyed. And the bigger dog is like, could you just leave me the fuck alone? And it's like, what the fuck are we doing, guys? What the fuck are we doing? I've never owned a dog nor cat. Coincidentally, I've also never put someone else's poop in a plastic bag. Well, Shadow, you really got to expand your horizons. You never know what you can learn by bagging up poop. About yourself, about the world, about the creature whose poop you've bagged. You never really know what you could learn. Sounds like me and my little cousins when they go. And I have a little anxiety about watching them, I'll be honest, because in my first couple weeks of moving in with these roommates, I let them out because I'm a decent human being. I come home, I see that the dogs are here, the other roommates aren't. I don't know how long they've been away. They're by the door. I'm like, I'll let them out to go. Let them out to go. They came back in, and then they had a fight, and one of them bit the other one. Well, maybe not bit. I don't know if one scratched the other one, but one of them was bleeding. And I was like, holy shit. What do I do? Like, I've never taken these dogs to the vet. I don't know these dogs. Do they have a normal vet? I don't know these things. So now I'm worried every time that I get to watch these creatures that they're going to fight, and then I'm going to end up with a bleeding dog. I don't know. I've also been spoiled by when I used to live with my dad. We had a dog. He still has the dog. The dog's still alive. Max the wiener dog. And that dog is like straight up, hey, belly rubs and let's chill. Like, that's that dog's mode. Belly rubs and chill. That's all I want. want some belly rubs, want to sit on the couch, enjoy the luxuries of being inside. That's it. And these dogs are like, can I get myself murdered? Whether it be mysterious thing outside or fighting the other one for no reason. Can I do that? Is it possible? Anyway. I'm just complaining now. I'm a little tired. Because these dogs, they have been spoiled in terms of where they sleep. I don't know if any of you out there have dogs that you allow to sleep in your bed with you. I refuse to let these dogs sleep in my bed, and it has mostly to do with the fact that one of them is a chemical weapons factory that drops farts that should be regulated by, the United Nations. There needs to be sanctions on this dog's asshole. So they're not allowed in my bed. But if you don't put them in your bed, then they have to wander about the house, and they have to bark at noises, and they can't get comfortable because, oh my gosh, the anxiety of not sleeping in a bed like a human being. So yesterday I tried something, because while I was watching movies, I guess this is not a glowing endorsement of the movie, but I won't say which one. I fell asleep on the couch, and I was actually pretty comfortable, and I woke up feeling pretty good. I was like, how about I sleep on the couch that night? Because then the dogs will just act like, oh yeah, well we're all just chilling on the couch. But that was thwarted by the smaller dog deciding, how about I take up more and more of the couch as you adjust in your sleep? So then, by the time, you're about halfway through a normal sleep, you wake up to find out that you're on like half of the couch. Because you've been subtly pushed off by a tiny animal. So that didn't work out too great. I wish my dog was like Max. My dog eats, tries to murder me, and sleeps. I have 3 dogs, and all of them used to sleep in my room. My husky mix, my rescue, would sleep on the bed, and my Shiba was banished because she's basically a cat, but bigger. Huh. And I have no problem. What I like to do, and I do it with Max as well, because Max also sleeps in the bed usually, and I don't let Max do that because I'm worried I'm going to squish Max. Max is a very, very small dog. I feel like if I roll over, the dog's done. So I put blankets that he likes to sleep on. I put those next to my bed. I lead him to the bed, and hopefully that makes the dog believe that those blankets are an extension of my bed, which works with Max. These dogs, it's just like, I might as well just turn on an alarm every 20 minutes. Oh, I was especially okay with it because they get into guard dog mode when people come barging in the dark. You know what, past tense, it's okay that you're late. I was late. I started the stream late because of dog sitting. What's the topic? Why I'm tired. And it's the dogs that I'm watching. I don't know. I mean, I've kind of said everything that I can. They make sleeping harder. They don't go out like normal dogs. And also, one of them just refuses to eat. I don't know if you... Yeah, Rue and Broads. One of them, well, like, they eat once in the morning and once in the evening. And one of the dogs, Brody, just feels like, oh, it's always time to eat. Always time to eat? He'll always just, like, sit next to his bowl going like, so where's my food, bitch? And I'll be like, hey, Brody, you fat ass. You already ate. But Rue is like a princess. And for some reason, hates eating in the morning. So you put down the food, she sniffs and then walks away. You then try periodically throughout the day. He's a pig mixed with a gremlin. That's a great description. Especially when he wants to go all stripe on Rue, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Leave her alone. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Rue, like, straight up doesn't want to eat anything, won't eat. And then, because Brody has this idea that he eats all the time, every time I try to give Rue food, Brody's like, oh, so we're eating again? So we're eating again. It's like, dude, I know you know how this works. You have existed in this house and done these patterns 1,000 times. You know you're not getting food again. You know it. So what the hell are you doing? Besides pissing me off. Have you ever read the Oatmeal comics? I think so. I think I have, actually. Because it has a series where dogs are middle-aged men. I don't know if I saw that. The Oatmeal sounds very familiar. I feel like I have. If I can get a photo of my dog after they ran around everywhere, she looks like a possum. Oh yeah, also, the bigger dog, Rue, will murder anything that gets in the yard. Anything. Bird, squirrel, possum, anything. She will just destroy it. So it's like, anytime that they start freaking out about something in the backyard, I have to find a way to chase it out without giving them the ability to get into the backyard, or one of those dogs will catch it and then brutally murder it. The only time they didn't was to a turtle. A turtle kind of came creeping into the yard, and I think the dogs were just like, what in the hell is that? So they didn't do anything to the turtle. I don't know if they tried to. I wasn't there when the turtle appeared, but I don't think they tried to hurt the turtle. I think they would have hurt the turtle if they tried. Even though the turtle has that hard shell. These dogs are... Well, one of them is powerful enough to get that thing cracked open, I'm sure. Retired aged is more like it. Oh. I have to check it out. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't do shit yesterday. Because these dogs are prone to maybe throwing up in the house or going in the house, or fighting. I was like, I'm gonna see what they're acting like today, and depending on how they do, give them a little more space tomorrow. And yesterday, I didn't do shit but watch movies. My dog has killed a fish and caught a butterfly. Pretty impressive. The dog is like a ninja. Catching the fish out of the water. Catch a butterfly out of the air. So I just watched a bunch of movies and didn't do shit. What's up, Lizzie? One of the movies I watched, which I think I'm going to turn into a blockbuster review if anybody actually watches those. I watched Shazam and then watched Black Adam after that. And I have opinions. I think watching those as a double feature. Would you dog sit Maple? I mean, I'm sure I would, but I don't know Maple's habits. Like, is Maple a psycho? Maple seemed dope every time I've hung out with him. It's a her, right? Maple's I know gender's a construct now, but with dogs, I don't know if we've I don't know if we've placed it on dogs yet. I don't know if that's offensive or not. I'm just so tired. Is Maple? Because I think Maple was a girl dog, right? Oh, okay. That bitch, I can say it because of dictionaries. Stupidest joke ever. Maple is a sheep, but Kirk, you missed the third movie of that series. What's the third movie of Black Adam or Shazam and Black Adam? Why does it look like I'm a judge? Well, this is Church Has Glasses. Oh, Kazam doesn't count. past tense. Get out of here. It's also rude to put one of the greatest films ever made by a NBA player in the same category as Black Adam. I went to the mall with my brother yesterday and it was very crowded, so it wasn't my favorite place. Yeah, malls are dumb. I haven't been to a mall in a very long time. I doubt that malls are just an excuse to have a Buffalo Wild Wings now, I think. And a Spencer's. Oh, I saw that comment. And Will Ferrell is wrong. Okay, now both of them are here. Brody! 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 Fight right. Asshole. By sniffing asshole. Getting all up in people. Brody! I don't understand it. I went with him because he said he'd get me food and a donut. And as we know, donuts are not food. I wanted to get to the thing Lizzie brought up. So this isn't supposed to be a judge's podium. I'm supposed to be at a church. This whole aesthetic, the music, and this overlay is supposed to give off the idea of being at church, because this church has glasses. It happens on Sundays. Now these dogs are creeping me out. They're just sitting there staring out the window. It's wow. It's a stream on Sundays. My name literally means church in certain, I think, Irish dialects. So church has glasses. It's a pun. Kirk, my grandma says hi. Well, hello, Lizzie's grandma. I hope I don't offend you with this overlay. I don't know how religious your grandmother is, Lizzie. But usually, people in older categories tend to take church very seriously, which is their right. You know, they're allowed to take church seriously. They give me anxiety. My back hurts for no reason. I'm shocked because last night when I was watching these dogs by sleeping on the couch, I made the decision, okay, I'm going to sleep on the couch. Halfway through the evening, I woke up to find out my legs were off the couch because Brody, the smaller dog, kept inching and inching and inching on the couch until I didn't have half of it because he's an asshole. So I literally went to the ground. I went to the ground down by the couch. And the reason I did that is because even my well, he's not really my chiropractor anymore. I haven't seen him in I think about a year and change. Jesus Christ. Brody! What are you doing? Sorry. I would be at church right now, but I'm running so... Brody! Brody! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... Give me 1 second, please. Okay. Had to separate those dogs at the gate. I also had to let out the princess, who decided that she had to pee now. Not the 4 times I let her out already this morning. She used to like church, but they were telling my grandma that my grandpa should die. What? My whole body is fucked up since I broke my elbow. Well, none of us take care of our backs. That's just like a fact of life, which sucks. And I would rather watch dogs than Peter, because human life would give me more anxiety. These dogs, I mean, what can they do? Destroy furniture? Leave a stain? Like, children, babies especially, one wrong move, you fuck them up for life. What about Peter Griffin? I don't want to watch Peter Griffin. That dude annoys me. That dude's more annoying than these dogs. Fucking dogs, dude. Get it? I don't get it. I don't get it. Lost what I was gonna say. It's a bad stream, guys. It's a bad stream. I can't keep my thoughts together. It's only complaints. What else did I watch yesterday? Oh, I also watched Tenet. I don't know if you guys have watched Tenet by Sir Christopher Nolan. He hasn't been knighted, as far as I know. But Tenet was like, watching it, I was like, okay, I feel like this movie... Short stream today? Oh, I don't plan on short streaming it. I mean, I plan to give at least an hour or two. This one usually goes kind of 3 to 4 hours. We'll see what happens at the end of 2 or so. I couldn't understand half the dialogue in Lopsided. My brother doesn't like to take care of our little cousin's place, but because he can. I practically watch myself. Yeah, Max. Like, if I was watching Max, it's just like, okay, make sure he's fed this one time in the evening. Take him out 1 or 2 or 3 times, and just chill with him. You're good. These dogs, it's like, fuck. They got medications. They got preferences. They're fucking assholes. They want to eat everything they come in contact with. It's like, geez, guys, fucking relax for 2 goddamn seconds. Life is lopsided. Yeah, well, it's true. True. Tenet. I don't think I'm going to do a review of Tenet because I feel like my review is, I think this movie thinks it's smarter than it actually is. And I understand that it takes a lot of work to create a story like this. But it may still have been too much. And honestly, I left Tenet thinking, man, Memento is such a great movie. It's not the exact same kind of storytelling, but like leaving Tenet, I was like, God, Memento is so good. My mom left me at home with my brother, and he didn't even know I was there because I was watching a stream while eating my gushers. Well, I mean, that's been noted of you, Squirtle. All you need is a good stream and a bag of gushers, and you're set. And you're set for the day. Wow. First stream we watched of mine? Cool. Or a good book and noodles? That's a fun question. What 2 things do you need that you're set for the entire day? I think mine would be a glass of milk and Tetris. Maybe a gallon of milk. Gallon of milk and Tetris. With those 2 things, I will be set. Or a good movie marathon. Where, like, we're watching all of the Dark Knight trilogy, or we're watching as many Planet of the Apes as we can get through. The extended Lord of the Rings. Which is something I want to do, but it's like, I don't have the time. Speaking of didn't have enough time and movies, good stream or Lego set and maybe a source of food. Oh man, I got a Lego set recently. I don't know if I can build it on stream because I don't really have the setup for it. I need a lot of space. I need a lot of space, and I would need a camera very high up, and I don't know if I can get it done. But I can't wait to build it. I don't think I can build it on stream, but I do want to build that thing. Super dope. And they released photos and a release date for an A-frame cabin Lego set that looks super dope. I think that one's a little expensive. Not like Titanic expensive, but it's expensive for a Lego set. Wait, what am I even talking about? I know why you guys are here. You're here to watch some expert Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. You're here to see a epic level gamer. Right? That's what you guys are here to see. You're not here to see a dude who's barely awake complain about movies and dogs. You're here to watch sword play with feudal Japanese warriors. That's what you're here to see. That's what I'm going to give to you. I've already taken a break just to fucking check up on these damn dogs. I plan on maybe getting the Daily Bugle or Thor's Hammer to do with my brother on my birthday. For me, I will sit here and read, and no one will know that I am here while I'm reading and watching the stream while eating noodles. Whatever brings you joy, man. That Daily Bugle set looks dope. It looks very dope. It's also pretty damn expensive and has a whole lot to it, but it looks dope. The Thor's Hammer one never really, that didn't really pique my interest, because I wasn't a really big fan of Thor, and it also seems like a set that's kind of, like, solid. Like, it's just kind of... It's almost like the Lego sets that are just a big block. Where it's like, oh, you build a Lego block, and it's like, cool. Block. Very geometric thing. But that's all you, Doug. I thought all of the Brickhead sets were stupid until they made Toy Story ones. And then I was like, well... These have to be purchased. And I'm now considering getting another set of brickheads. The Harry Potter brickheads, those are pretty dope. They've released Lord of the Rings brickheads, where one set is Gandalf and Balrog, and then the other is Frodo and Smeagol. Infinitely more cool than Toy Story? Okay, well, go fuck yourself. At least Toy Story kept a consistent tone and quality in films up until the fourth one, which we try not to talk about. And you know what? Toy Story, as far as I know, wasn't created by transphobes. Okay, Hetrick? Didn't want to break out the card, but the creator of something you love has been canceled. You didn't even make Bo Peep? Yeah, because it was Toy Story 4 Bo Peep, which is not in my head canon. Toy Story 4 Bo Peep don't exist. The Sanctum Sanctorum is huge. That's another huge asset. My friend told me that I could be talkative and so quiet, and they're like, how can you be so quiet to me? Well, you're focusing on something. Toy Story is an infinitely better than Harry Potter. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Look, Harry Potter, to give it its flowers. Harry Potter's pretty dope. It's kind of a ripoff of Star Wars, but it's the first Star Wars, and then kind of meanders until JK was like, okay, let's make an actual story out of this thing at the end. But and you can make the claims about the anti-Semitism and the transphobia. You can make all those claims. But Toy Story, the first three, how the fuck is it a ripoff of Star Wars? Have you not seen the video where a dude explains it? Because it's a young orphan protagonist who believes he's nothing, but he's actually connected to a very important family in a world he doesn't understand. He's brought to his uncles by a stranger who will help train him later in his life. He will train him a little bit, but he'll learn a hell of a lot more with this older, wiser master of the art who always seems stoned, Yoda and Gandalf. He will have a odd relationship with a fiery, impetuous, smart female, but will only ever see her as a sister, while she ends up with the scruffy comic relief. It's like every fantasy story ever, so it's not original! It doesn't matter, I don't care. I don't care. Instead of lightsabers, wands. It's a lot like Star Wars. It's a lot like Star Wars. Show us, LOL? I don't know if I could find it. Oh shit, that was not the right way. What the hell, guys? What the hell? Hold on. Okay. This is on Facebook. Of course it's on Facebook. Here, let me... Well, we all have our opinions on the things we love. So let's not... You definitely, you know, we all disagree, but let me just play the audio of this guy's explanation, which kind of brings it all home a little better than I could. And this is a comedian. I wish I knew his name. Doesn't say his name. Maybe it'll say it at the end.
J.K. Rowling did not write a masterpiece. She wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers. It is a direct ripoff of Star Wars. I am positive of it. Have you ever looked at them side by side? Oh, what do we have here? It's a young, male, orphaned protagonist who, for his own safety, has been sent to live with his aunt and uncle until a mysterious bearded stranger, who's actually the one to deliver him to his aunt and uncle when he was a baby, comes into his life and starts to teach him about this ancient kind of magic. Granted, he's going to learn a lot more about this magic from an older, wiser wizard who's high most of the time. Regardless, his uncle is totally against this magic stuff. He won't even tell him what really happened to his parents, but against his uncle's wishes, he leaves home for the very first time, makes some new friends, meets a pretty, impetuous young girl, and though there will be an odd sexual tension between the two of them throughout, he will only ever love her like a sister while she struggles with the feelings that she has for his best friend, the scruffy comic relief.
Oh, that's not even all of it. Well, anyways, I wish it said that dude's name. And also, oh yeah, the books are so much better. I remember a long time ago, in the far, far away, in the before time, Hetrick and I and a third member, and actually a fourth member when we did the Harry Potters, we did a podcast where we were going through the Harry Potters, the films, and every time we went through it, there was always like kind of a preamble, not a preamble, there was always kind of a requisite that at some point either Ben or Hetrick would have to say, or I mean even Ben's wife Alex, she would say it too. There would always be this moment where we talk about the films and they're like, well, the books are obviously way better. And I had never read the books, I'd only ever seen the movies. And then when I finally got all the books and read them, I was like, oh yeah, 100%. These movies are kind of trash when you have the books in front of you. Because they have to adapt a lot of shit, and they gotta move some stuff. Oh, that's right. The music is not on anymore. That's why it felt so empty. But yeah, and while I say that, I don't even have a stand that Star Wars is better. Like, I think Star Wars is much like Harry Potter, no offense. I feel like Star Wars and Harry Potter, they just came out at just the right time. Like, Star Wars came out at a time when you can sensationalize a movie and merchandise a movie to where it becomes such a part of the zeitgeist that it's almost what's the word? Sleep is important to your mind. Cult, it's become an institution on itself. Like Star Wars, and then Disney buying it was the ultimate, like, institution buying an institution. But I read the books like when I was in first grade or something like that. I only read the first book and I was like, I think I'm done. And then I read all of them as an adult and I was like, yeah, these are a little bit better. But I think Harry Potter did that too, where it was kind of like one of those book series that like every child wanted to read. And because of that, when the movies came out, it was very much well, we all have to see this. And I think these things, whether we think they're good or bad, they kind of get ingrained in us. Like the original Star Wars trilogy, we had that shit on VHS, and my dad was into it, and my brother and I were into it. And then we saw the prequels. Well, we saw The Phantom Menace in theaters, and I was just young enough that I thought it was decent. Rewatching it as an adult is a very interesting experience. But then the sequels came out, and, you know, they are what they are. And some people now who are adults, seeing the sequels, they are now prequel apologists. You know, it is what it is. And I'm not saying, you know, like what you like. I'm becoming too old to really argue with people on what they like or don't like. Unless you liked Black Adam, like, I don't even know what to say to you. I'm just kidding. Well, I didn't read them. My brother read them to me because my English and reading skills were and still are shit. I think there are nuances to Harry Potter that the books have that make them worth it. They're worth like a one read. However, I do think that there are issues that I personally have, not even with the creator or the stuff that's in it that might be considered problematic, but I have stuff in it that I'm like, story-wise, where I'm like, I don't know about that. But it doesn't matter. I mean, if you like something, you like something. That's cool. I don't care. How did we get here? I like My Hero Academia. That explains why you were in Seto stream. Like, and I don't. And this is where I'm gonna lose all. I mean, they're not all here, so I don't think I will lose all of them. Anime was when I realized that I'm old. It's awesome, but was the creator like? What's up with the creator? Is that dude just like shoveling donuts in his mouth and what? I almost forgot I started watching it through. So. But like anime helped me realize that I'm old, or at least old for the young generation. Because Seto, no judgment on Seto. I don't want this clipped and then showed to his followers or whatever. All manga writers, the creator is very into his work. All manga writers are worked to death and have health issues from stress and meeting deadlines. Oh, that's bullshit. I mean, it is a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get into it. I don't know anything about manga and anime, but I just wanted to say, like, because Seto, I knew personally. I still know him personally. I knew from real life, IRL, and I remember when his TikTok was blowing up, and I started noticing it, and I was like, I don't get this. I don't understand. And then watching his success, I was like, wow, there's an entire community that I literally just don't understand, and that's fine. You know what I mean? The same thing's happening with Star Wars and a lot of shit, where it's just like, I don't understand, man. I don't get it. I like anime, but I lean towards shit like Marvel and video games. Because my roommate has started watching an anime. He started watching an anime called oh my god, what is it called? I think it's called Initial D. It's like how he described it to me, which might seem racist. He says it's like Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, the anime. Because it's a lot of street racing in Japan, and there's a lot of drifting. Demon Slayer? Oh, I don't know that one. I think it's called Initial D. I think it's an anime about street racing. And I watched a couple of those, but it also gave off the... Yeah, it's called Initial D. Yeah, I don't see how that's racist. I mean, I don't know. I know that people lately have been very sensitive about using Tokyo Drift as an example of something, but it makes sense. It takes place in Japan. Yeah, he started watching this, and he's going through it. And occasionally I come down, and it really feels Kirk is just too anxious over being canceled. He considers non-racist things racist. But every time I come down and he's watching Initial D, I'm like, this seems like the exact same thing you were watching 4 hours ago. And it really seems like it's the same thing over and over and over again. But I don't know. I you know, I don't get it. This is also coming from me. I mean, I could watch every episode of South Park over and over and over again. We all have things we enjoy. And it really sucks. I guess that's, I mean, we're already at almost an entire hour of just talking, but I guess the topic of today. Also, I just realized that that's Felix. Hi, Felix. I just realized that you were. I don't know if you just showed up, but thanks for coming by. Because I don't know how to approach this. But there was some news that came out about Justin Roiland, who has been charged with domestic assault. I thought you started at 6:30. It's not a big deal. I mean, I haven't been saying anything super important. But Justin Roiland has been charged with domestic abuse and was it like kidnapping through coercion or something? And the thing that got my eyes wide about it is I guess it was an incident that happened in 2020, but it kept getting kicked down the road by lawyers, and I haven't watched an anime in over a year, so I have no clue what's popular right now. And then, of course, what's happening with J.K. Rowling and with folks like Kanye West. And I feel like I've talked about this a lot, maybe not here, but on podcasts and whatnot. It's really hard to enjoy things when everything that you enjoy might just be a time bomb counting down until you find out that the person who made it is an asshole. Like, I don't know. That's been something that's been great word choices. That's something that's been on my mind for a while, and then the Justin Roiland thing was like a real kick to the nuts. And I haven't even been a diehard Rick and Morty fan. Am I still? Like, I was a pretty hardcore Dan Harmon fan. And then he came out on his own podcast, which I was an avid listener of, and I'm actually going back through them when I'm at work because it's a podcast that I've already heard, so I can not listen for a little while and jump back in. I don't need to explain it. But he then talked about his own allegations, his own admitted harassment that he had on the set of Community that he perpetrated, where he explained it, what happened, why he did it, how wrong it was, and apologized for it, and asked for forgiveness. And it was the only time I ever heard or saw an apology for something like that, where I was like, okay, that dude at least tried. Like, he tried to give an actual honest apology about what he did. Yeah, it's not a great show, and Roiland's other show is exactly the same with worse writing. Well, here's what I think, because I don't hate Rick and Morty. I think Rick and Morty has terrible fans. Solar Opposites, I think, is the name of his other show. He also made that game, what was it, The High Life? That has a whole... This is what really bothers me about the Roiland shit. Now, I don't think I'm going to buy High on Life, which was a game that had movies in it that you could watch the entire movie in-game, which I was like, that is something tailor-made to this stream. Because we watch movies, and we play games. And I was like, oh my gosh, a game where I literally can get to a point where a movie starts and watch an entire movie. That seems perfect for me. And then it turns out the guy who made it might beat women, according to charges. I'm glad I didn't buy it, though. Watching Tammy and the T-Rex. Hell yeah. Tammy and the motherfucking T-Rex. All right, forgot about that one. Was wondering if I'd like it better than Rick and Morty, but I guess not. Rick and Morty, I think, is just what happens when, like, the absolute wackadoo craziness of Justin Roiland's humor meets Dan Harmon's need to have a structure. And I think that's why it was successful. It has the stupid humor, but then it has to meet a certain standard of structured storytelling that then created a show that people can get into, but also realizes like completely ridiculous. Dumb and smart humor. Well, that's the thing. I don't even know if it's that smart. It's just kind of like... There's different levels of intelligence, I guess. I don't know. And honestly, I think I'm going to watch South Park again. I haven't watched it in a while. Hot damn, dude. You got a lot to watch. They just got done with season 25. And I talked to my brother about South Park a lot because we both love it so much. And he was like, he's always said, and I don't think it's going to happen. He said, South Park, we both hope that South Park never ends. But he said, and I agreed with his sentiment, I hope eventually The Simpsons calls it quits. They have a final season. It's kind of like, okay, the end of an era. Like, they're the juggernaut. And I hope South Park goes just one or two more episodes than Simpsons. I haven't watched it since like 15, 20. The fact that the actors don't have to be on screen, so they don't have to show them getting older. Also, South Park, I think, does change with the times. And people love their cartoons. I don't think they'll ever catch up. I honestly think that the South Park guys are one day going to come out and go, we're done making South Park. I think that's going to happen. I'm going to be really sad about it because I really like that show so like a whole bunch. But I think they're going to have a moment because it's really those two dudes still. Like, it's those two dudes who have the drive and the passion to keep that show going. So if both of them stop, then it's over. It's not like The Simpsons, which was given over to the overlords at Fox, and they said, we'll keep it going until the money completely dries up. But the thing with South Park is they have never given up any of the reins. Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane, I think, is like, he's out singing and getting butt implants or some shit. Like, he's barely involved in that process. The Simpsons, the creators have long since gone, and the new showrunners have been there probably for a little while, but it's not the same guys. The South Park show, it has been the same two creators and writers and directors, the same two guys for the entire 25 years. And no one supersedes them. Like, the way that hierarchy works is very much like, we're at the top. Of course, they have to adhere to censors and lawyers and shit, but they're at the top. What they say is what goes. And they'll sometimes, like, scrap entire episodes a couple of days before it's due and start over. Like, those guys are the guys. So it really feels like if they were to come out and go, were done, it'd be over. And that was a big thing with Rick and Morty, because I really enjoyed Rick and Morty in some respects after their first 2 seasons. But I remember people saying, like, Rick and Morty, they're the new GOAT, man. They're the greatest of all time. And then Bob's Burgers is in there too, and I haven't watched a single episode of Bob's Burgers, but everybody talks about how great Bob's Burgers is. Same with BoJack Horseman and Archer. I remember Archer was dope, but I kind of fell off of that, I think, like 4 or 5 seasons in. But when people were talking about Rick and Morty being the new greatest of all time, I was like, okay, I really like this show. Come back and talk to me when they get to 10 seasons. Because it's hard. It's like it's super hard to make that many seasons and be at the same level you were. I feel like South Park, like, it had like a really, really intense opening couple seasons because people were so shocked at what it was. It was like the 90s when they started. And then they kept pushing the envelope, but then they also changed with the times, and they tried shit, and they were innovating in their own way, and they went to different places. I was like, with something like Rick and Morty, like, how are you going to keep that fresh? Like, I know multiverse and crazy aliens and this and that. It's like, okay, do it for 10 seasons. Do it for 10 seasons, and then we'll talk to you about goat power. Like, and Bob's Burgers has been around for a while, and I didn't even realize how long. Yeah, and like I haven't seen a frame of that. Well, I have seen a frame, but I haven't watched an episode, and I've heard only good things. The fuck is Bob's Burgers? I think I heard of it, but never cared to watch it. I know that it's about like a guy who runs a burger joint with his family, right? Like that's the long and short of it. But like they get into misadventures. It's got a fucking following, dude. Like, it was one of those things where when people find out that you haven't watched Bob's Burgers, they get all types of weird about it. Oh man, am I gonna play some video games today? What the hell? Play some video games. Why not? I don't think we got anywhere anyway in the conversation. That's right. Go to this Mongol territory. Let's get our feet wet. Well, there's too much to watch. Oh, and also, Hedrick, one of the movies I watched yesterday was Prisoners, from the same guy who directed Enemy. And I literally watched it because... this is so dumb. I watched Prisoners because I looked at the trailer for Enemy, and when I did, the trailer for Enemy said from the director of sorry, from the director of, oh jeez, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Dumbass. Hold on. What the fuck, guys? Guys. Everybody chill out. Yeah, Prisoners is dope as hell. So dope. Dark. Boy, is it dark. And I feel like if you watch Prisoners, you're like, oh, Paul Dano could do anything. Give Paul Dano more roles. Same thing. I can never remember the guy's name, but same thing for the guy that played Polka Dot Man in the new Suicide Squad. He's in Prisoners, and he was dope.
Hold still.
I heard that movie was super depressing. It's pretty damn depressing.
You would come.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
This is for you, Lord Sakai.
I don't know if it's a deconstruction. David, yeah. David, something or other. But, it's not so much a revenge movie. It's kind of like it's a mystery where a cop and alright. Yeah, he has one of those names where it's like, I don't know how I'd pronounce that, but it actually is fairly simple when he says it. Just doing a little flute work on the back of a horse. Alright, see you in a bit, Lizzie. It's not so much a deconstruction of revenge. It's more of a story of two guys investigating the disappearance of the same two girls. But one of them is the father of one of the girls, and the other one is just the detective. Well, he's a pretty good detective, in my opinion. And, like, the father is kind of upset because he feels like the detective isn't doing everything he can. So then the dad does some pretty dark-ass shit to try and get his daughter back. God, it was dope. What should you put on the picture for Disney Plus? I put I think his name is Flick from
Stay strong.
what is this? What is this?
Oh, my daughter.
What are you guys doing in here? What are you guys doing in here? Making porno? Taken? Oh, Taken the movie is pretty dope too. The first Taken, the other Takens are, you know, I can take it or leave it. Oh shit. That's pretty dope. Oh man. Please tell me it's a black screen. Oh, damn. That'd be funny. You put that on, you can't see shit. I put Simba the Lion King made me a furry, so it seems fitting. Oh, man. Yeah, Prisoners is... It's dark, but it's worth it, man. And it was one of those things where I was like, oh, do I watch Enemy? I got some more time than an hour and a half. Why don't I watch Prisoners and I'll watch Enemy later? And I'm glad I did. Because Enemy looks good. But if you got 2.5 hours of time, you should use it on a 2.5 hour movie. Okay. Absolutely watch Enemy. It's so wonderfully weird. Bit slow at times, but worth it. Well, so, like, puns, you know, puns, they come in waves, you know, where suddenly you have a whole bunch of them, and then sometimes you don't. And that's okay, you know? Life is a series of waves of pun and then none. Yeah, my roommates were watching a movie that I didn't see the beginning of, so I don't really consider myself as watching it. I don't know why I explained that, but I did. They watched a movie called Nanny, and in it there was some spider shit that, really freaked out my roommate, but it just made me laugh. Any more of you, or is that it? Wow. Oh, shit. Gosh, how am I going to get to this dude? This is not cool. Oh, let's just... Really? That guy was an idiot. I might put my PFP as Winter Soldier because I've broken my arm a couple times. That makes sense. I don't know if it really counts unless you replace it with some type of metal, but you know, yeah. To each his own. I really wish that you could have changed your profile picture to one of the kids from Heavyweights. Maybe the captain. Maybe Keenan Thompson from Heavyweights. Maybe Ben Stiller from Heavyweights. Tony Perkins. But no, that's a movie they have to pretend isn't on their platform because it's not exactly 100% kid-friendly, even though that movie is dope. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Kill staggered enemies. Well. Oh, he just got annihilated. No. Buzz over here doesn't even pretend to be kid-friendly, which is dope as hell. I told my history teacher at one time my uncle left me at the movie theater and asked me if I wanted to go with a milk. You motherfucker. There we go. Oh, wrong one. Picking up supplies. I went to go get the milk. And one thing that made me really want to watch Prisoners was Hugh Jackman gave an interview where he said like the most intense scene he ever filmed was with Paul Dano for Prisoners. And he said after filming it, I'm surprised that Paul Dano even talks to me again because of how he quote unquote went there. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta see this movie. And it was super dope, but even the scene that I saw, I was like, is that it? Is that it? Is that the movie you're talking about? Not to say, it didn't go hard, because that movie went hard as hell, but I thought it'd be something way more invasive of his space and like way darker. And then I found out when looking up some info on Prisoners that the original cut of that movie was NC-17, and they had to cut some scenes out to bring it down to an R. So I'm like, oh shit, what happened in those scenes? Because usually they only do that for like absolutely too intense gore or like essentially porno. And I was like, I don't know what point of this movie could have been pornography. So it had to have been something straight up like horrible. And I'm just wondering what that was. I'm sure I could Google it, and I probably will. I don't think my curiosity is gonna leave. And that's how I know that movie was good. When after hours and hours after watching it, I'm thinking about it, because Prisoners was good. Yep, that's probably the movie. His daughter and his daughter's friend, who is a family friend, get kidnapped. Gosh, could you drop down, please? Alright. Did that. Opens up some locations. We'll go down to this one, because it's right there. I mean, I can only imagine. No spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it. That's not technically correct. But basically, I think the movie is trying to... Because Hugh Jackman's character is like a prepper. He is a... not necessarily a doomsday prepper, but he's... he always has this idea of, like, pray for the best, but prepare for the worst. He has this whole thing set up in his basement to be prepared for... I remember, as he said it, when the stores stop being stocked and when there's no more gas, like, what are you gonna do? Oh, I've never seen The Lovely Bones. But when a character like that, who prepares for everything and believes it's his responsibility to take care of his daughter, when that guy is being told, like, just stay home, we'll find your daughter for you, what happens when that guy just says, no, enough's enough? One thing I'm afraid of is growing up being one of those Candy Crush addicted grandparents. I don't think they'll ever bother me. Be like, I don't give a fuck what them kids think. I forgot who Yuna is. Oh no, I remember.
uncle seems so much older. Maybe the war aged him. Or I never noticed before.
My uncle's getting older. I'm suddenly feeling like I've gained more health. What? My bamboo is full. I am just full of that bamboo. We'll go across the way to that undiscovered location. And there's one directly to my right. I can only Batman on specifically identified Batmaning surfaces. Pillar of Honor. Where, though? I literally don't see it. On top of this mountain here? Up there? They complain because they've beaten all the levels, then you find a new game. That's the beauty of video games. There are a ton. Ooh. Look at that red boy. I feel like you have to use the sword of, like, your clan. Like, call me a nerd and a cop, but it feels like, to me... like, you should be using the sword that you got to... I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it too seriously. No more bamboo, can't pick up bamboo. No more bamboo, can't pick up bamboo. Because I already got too much bamboo. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. Oh, let's party, brother. With your little fire sword. Whoops! Cut off his arm. Cut off his arm. Oh, look at that. He's waving. Waving from the dirt. Or he's asking for a high five. Like that moment in the horror movie, except all he wants is a little skin. Give me 5, brother. Aw, bummer. Fine. Whatever, man. Whatever. That was dope. Get that down to make a clip later. Because that's half of the game in this streaming business, making clips for social media. Anyways. Really? Oh no, I don't want to use the... I don't want to use the good arrows. Oh, that's right. You best run. Those warthogs are like, oh my gosh, that's the Ghost of Tsushima. We gonna die. Up, up, up. Looted lighthouse, Mongol territory. You know, because of your TikTok and what went down in the Discord, I have had to rewatch Back to the Future again. Back to the Future is a good rewatch. Kill enemies without healing. Where am I? Okay. Alright, I see you. Is there only 7 enemies? Hmm. Definitely not gonna stand off. So I can take damage, I just can't heal. They're just gonna blow up that building. Oh, you be kidding. Come on, buddy. What in the world are you doing? You getting your steps in? Witness... Wait, what the hell? What was that? I only gotta kill 2 more. Oh, I had a math test on Friday and I acted and I aced it, even got the extra credit answer correct. Well, hot damn, dude. Good shit. One thing that I always thought, and this might make me a terrible person, so I apologize ahead of time. Like, obviously, I'm not close to having children, but one thing that I thought, which was like, God, if I do have children, I hope they understand math. Not because, like... Oh my gosh, I just threw a kunai while swinging. Oh shit. that felt wrong. That felt mean. My goodness. That beheading felt mean. It felt mean. Are there any more dudes around here? I hear them. Oh. 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 My goodness gracious. But, like, not because I would want to have a kid that I think, like, if I had a kid, I wouldn't want them... Wow. Not that I don't want a kid who's not, quote-unquote, intelligent in a way that that matters or anything like that. I don't think of it as it being extremely important that the child is very intelligent. It's more of like, I don't know how to explain math. You know what I mean? Like, to me, math just makes sense. Just like the way my mind works, where like I can see math in front of me, like Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover. Like, so if someone needs help with math, it's like I don't know what to do. Like, so many times when math was explained to me in school, it was just like, yeah, you do that, and then you just do that for this all the time, and then it works. And I understand that there are people that like math, kind of like other subjects, like that just doesn't exactly like explain your work. Oh wow. Well, that's also the like. Okay, well, didn't expect to do that. Like, I'm trying to think of a subject that I didn't really, that I struggled to understand at first. My issue with math is just always accidentally mixing up numbers. Oh, and that makes sense. Like, if you have to actually do the work, if you have to actually do, like, show your work on a piece of paper and then you mix up numbers, like, that makes sense. And that you just have to, you have to keep separating everything well enough that you don't make those mistakes, but...
Do you need a new quiver or satchel? An excellent choice.
I'll see you again.
May your hunts be successful.
Yeah, let's worry about that later. Let's do a clean sweep of the island. We're going from the bottom up. Like, if I had to copy equations to do homework, I'd put numbers in the wrong spot. Unfortunately, that is just, you know... Yeah, that you just have to, like, show... You just have to separate your work well enough. Science, I mean, it depends on what science. Like, biology, it would make sense that if, like, biology and English you kind of struggle with, because those are kind of soft sciences, as they say. Not actually, that's a complete misuse of the word, but it has to do more with, like, the concepts.
Ronin are slaughtering those people.
Come on, buddy. Oh, looks like you fucked with the wrong ghost. This ain't Casper. This is the Ghost of Tsushima, brother. That's right. I'm doing wrestling promos as I attack Ronin in feudal Japan. I'm the cream of the crop. Ooh. Right in the neck. Oh, right in the head. Got him. Right in the back. You fight me, motherfucker. You leave the innocents alone, bitch. Good hiding spot. These Ronins suck. I think they're glitched or something. I'm just running up on them. What was my goal here? To defeat the attack and Ronin, but they suck. I'll go with science because it's my first period and it's absolutely boring. It's where I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah, that's just a... Tackled your ass. Shoulder tackled that motherfucker.
Hello?
Here,
Save your strength.
my lord. Help.
Why did the Ronin...
I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, because it seems really stupid, because it's high school and high school shit is bullshit, but, like, I never really struggled with anything.
My husband. Oda.
Do you know where they went?
They talked.
I enjoyed chemistry a lot because it was basically just math, but with science. I was like, I understand math. Science is pretty dope. Final request? Oh, she want to hear, like, Total Eclipse of the Heart?
Hollow Gorge. Thieves use it for smuggling and selling slaves.
Chemistry is the shit. Yeah, I remember. I remember basically people saying like, if you like biology, you won't like chemistry, and if you like chemistry, you won't like biology, and I ended up liking both. It's like, oh, I get it. The Ronin camp by the gorge. You would. I don't think science is boring, but my teacher is. I was good in all my science classes, but then when I started struggling in chemistry halfway through the year, when they switched my class to have it after lunch, late. I mean, it seems childish, but they really need to institute a nap time in fucking high school. All these kids are falling asleep. You know, some people will be like, maybe they should get sleep at home. And it's like, hey, maybe they can't. Maybe they're, you know, worried about other shit. Maybe they got anxiety. Whoop, 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 whoop. Fine. Little teapot in a boat. Pick him apart.
You're going to be all right.
I could stay awake if I chewed on gum, but obviously teachers don't allow it. Yeah, teachers got a real problem with gum. And you want to know why? You want to know why, Witchy? You want to know why? It's because kids put it underneath the desks. And then the desks get all gummy and gross. And all it takes is one, and then it turns into a gum factory down there. Have you seen the gum wall? I think it's in Portland. Oh, hey, bud. Where are you trying to get to? Oh, I know. Death. Where am I going? Oh my gosh, it's like right in the middle of all that jazz. Alright. Love a biscuit. Oh man, I feel like a nap is in my future. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lay it out for you guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check on the dogs. And I'm gonna go to the store and get some shit that I'm gonna need for the week. Then I'm gonna swing by a place called actually I'm not gonna tell you, so you can't dox me. Even though I'm pretty sure you can if you wanted to. I'm gonna go to a really nice spot for lunch where I get too much food. And I'm gonna swing back here, eat that food, and then probably put myself in a little food coma for a nap. Set an alarm to wake up to give the dogs their evening food. And at some point, I really do have to set up clips and shit for... I also have to set up the stream for tomorrow. Look, I'm going to be real with y'all. You can chew gum, but if you want to be a duck about it, I'm taking it away. I have 2 history periods. My history teacher gives me food and gum to eat while helping him grade papers. Yeah, that's the way you do it. You got to get in good with a teacher. Nope, nope. It's only ducks. Teachers don't want you to be a duck about things. Swimming in the water, making quacks. They don't want you to be a smart aleck about it, you know, doing any wise quacks. They especially don't want your medical advice. They would just call you a quack. And you know what, teachers? They don't want you to do drugs. That's why they always keep saying that quack is whack. Oh, goodness. I'm a quack up. Oh, goodness gracious. You did this, Witchy. You didn't do it on purpose, but you did it. That was amazing. Yeah. That dude didn't see? That's impossible. He had line of sight to that murder. I ducked up. You know, what, Witchy? I just don't give a duck.
What was that? I won't get away. I get his sword.
I got bad news for y'all. You ain't getting shit. Ooh, all right. Oh. Come on, buddy. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Whoa. I need some space. I need to be able to actually see what I'm doing. Let's get some space. Let's go over here. All right, cool. Okay, why didn't you block any of those? I hit the block button. You know, my mother was, she was around during the Cold War, and she was always told to, you know, get under her desk. And every time she hears an alarm, she always gets underneath it. She's quite the mother ducker. It's not even that good. I don't care. I don't even care.
That was amazing, my lord.
Oh yeah, it was. I'm the best. I'm gonna steal some shit here before I talk to you. Hopefully that's cool. Maybe teachers want you to quack questions. They just don't want you to geese. Ah! Well, yeah, they don't want you to geese. They want you to quack open a book for once.
From the inn.
No, my lord. They passed this way, but headed east.
Do you know where?
Oh, god damn it.
I know that place.
Look, if you didn't come here for puns, I don't know why you're here. Okay? This is the Punder Dome. Search for the Ronin camp on the cliffs. Oh, jeez. Though I will say, Squirrel, you are opening it up to almost all birds, which that could turn this into quite a problem. That could turn the stream quite foul. You know, I just don't want this stream to start pecking at anybody. I don't want people to, you know, fly away. I just rather, you know, they think the stream was excellent. The bees are my friends. Don't worry, dog. Everything will be fine. You're all dumb and I love it. Which you started this. And absolute menaces to society. That is not the way many people would describe folks that drop tons of pun fire. Menaces to society. Ooh, buddy. Okay. I let you get one good one. I let you get one good one. And now you're dead. Sorry.
They never stood a chance, my lord.
No, they didn't, because I'm badass.
You're safe now. Thank you, my lord. These Ronin deserve
Witchy
death.
started this, and now Kirk,
They killed innocent
Kirk
people.
aren't gonna stop.
I recognize
Oh
some.
my lord.
They used to serve Clan Yarikawa. Survivors of the rebellion. And still traitors to their own people. There are more of us nearby. The Ronin took Hoa, Hyoe, and Oda. Then Oda's alive. If any were killed here, tend to the bodies, and then go somewhere safe.
Oh my gosh. I'm just out here cleaning up Ronin camps. Provided y'all with a good excuse to get it going. My brother always ducks up the math. He's a bit of a dodo. I'm trying to think of more, but I also want to incorporate other birds.
Oda is there somewhere.
Gosh, we got... It's all... You know what? Fuck it. Let's go all in. Whole bunch of people pretty easily. Damn. Okay, hear me out. If birds evolve from dinosaurs, are dino nuggies actually dino nuggets? Wait, you mean all chicken nuggets are dino nuggets? Because technically you'd be right.
My lord.
All chicken nuggets are therefore dino nuggets. Gosh, I can't even think of any. That's one thing you're right about Squirtle. Like, puns, they come in waves, right? They come in waves, they wash on the shore, they gift everybody a little cool breeze, and then they go back out into the ocean. That was a run of absolute pun delight. But you know, you don't want to be you don't want to be put underwater when it comes to puns.
I need to see her one last time.
You don't want to.
And say goodbye.
You want to be punderwhelmed, not overwhelmed. I got literally pretty dirty on that one. Dual destruction. I kind of like that. Possibility of doing double damage. Alright. I'm sweeping. I still gotta go back here. Oh, good. Now they're barking. Because another dog barked. Those dogs must... What's up, Lizzie? You missed the punderstorm. We had ourselves quite a bit of punderful entertainment. I don't know if you're into puns, but you were forced to if you were watching a couple minutes ago. A lot of duck puns. No joke. I used to torture Seto with puns. It was so fun. Because, yeah, he would get so pissed. Super worth it. And now you're just making me think next time he's on stream and I'm able to join it, I should get on and, you know, annoy the hell out of him. And say that it's 100% your fault, Squirtle, that you let me know that he hates it on stream. I was helping a friend of mine with their server. That's nice of you. It's always cool to give a helping hand to a friend. Oh, and another monastery? God damn. Well, if there isn't just a bunch of shit over here. I guess you could say, by following this fox, I'm chasing tail. If you do, he's gonna ban both of us. It'd be worth it. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where did that motherfucker go? Where? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, there you are. Okay, where are you? And of course, I got birds all over the joint. Oh, chasing tail was so bad. Fuck you, Hetrick. Chasing tail was awesome. Oh, son of a bee. Man, with all these fountains, this is really turning into wet work. Yeah, this monastery is dope. You know what I say when they tell me I already have too much bamboo? I go, bamboo. Boo. Hot spring? Bird. Follow the bird. Follow the bird. You would. Birds, fucking hop down as fast as you could fly down. I don't have wings. We'll figure that out in a second. There's repeat.
Jin, a word, please.
Monastery is freaking dope. Look at how well kept it is. That waterfall is its own hot spring. Yeah, I got time. I can come back.
What's wrong?
A man named Kachiwara recruited the men who killed my family. His name is on the list. He lives.
Well, hot damn! I'm gonna need to get back in there.
That monk knows where, but he won't tell me.
Junshin means well. I'll talk to him.
I told my friend named Sam to not sing, but Sam sung anyway.
Junshin, it's good to
Masako.
Oh my gosh.
You know where he is.
She accused him of terrible things. I fear for his life if she finds him.
Masako has good reason to believe he recruited the men who killed her family.
He would never do that. He is a humble.
Who am I talking to? I can't see.
I think she is blinded by.
I'm just trying to think of more puns now. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, he just said blinded with rage and he's wearing a blindfold. That's so dope. The Family Man. Are we gonna watch that Nicolas Cage movie?
Take the road from here to the coast. Kajiwara's hut is on the
Tons of blood. These puns are so cheesy. I hope there are no lactose intolerant. Oh, shit. Okay, I speak with everybody. Like, why can't we all just speak in a group? Why do I have to speak
Thank you for your
with
help, monk.
them separately?
I can't imagine what you said to Junshin that I didn't. He doesn't even try to hear me. It's like talking to a stone.
I think he's afraid of you.
Afraid? Why?
You can be intimidating.
In our world, that is not a bad thing. We're hunting a cruel and vicious man.
He thinks you're a bitch.
Entertainer for our clan. Dependable and skilled, but quick to anger. We excused his behavior until the day I caught him beating his wife and daughter.
His own family.
Dismissed him.
I don't know if one man can accomplish this mission, but two can. We were doing bird puns earlier. It's too late, but I don't care.
Especially when you think they'll change.
This path should take us to the beach.
Oh, sweet, we're gonna have a beach day?
Avoid being seen.
We should approach with caution.
Are you ready for the summer?
Kashiwara's family at risk.
Are you ready for the sunshine? Meow meow? Yes, that wasn't fantastic. Oh, shit.
Kashiwara's fishing hut. The Mongols found it.
They may have already killed him and his family.
Yes, that was
There's
fantastic.
a chance they're still alive. Let's go.
It literally means the opposite. Why is every mission is, hey, guess what? You're gonna have to kill some Mongols. I feel like I've killed enough Mongols. Up. Oh, that barely missed. I'd do a standoff after I shoot an arrow at him. Oh, that sucks for that guy. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you have no idea who you just fucked with. Oh. You guys just sitting on the end of the dock, not doing dick. We turn this dude into mincemeat.
I don't see any more Mongols.
Let's check the house for Kashiwara and his family.
It's the cat version of fuck you. My teacher told me this one, but there's a rock group that doesn't speak their name. It's Mount Rushmore. There's another group that's a lot like them, but they tour a lot more often. They're called the Rolling Stones. Ghosts really like to ride in elevators. It brings up their spirits. We are not going to stop.
Feared this would be their fate.
This is how I lose viewers and followers, and I don't give a shit. You could say I'm constipated because I don't give a shit. That's a Bo Burnham joke. I stole that one.
This blade is covered in blood.
It doesn't look like a Mongol weapon.
It's a fisherman's tool.
Well, you know how ghosts get across the country, Spirit Airlines.
Masuko, footprints leading away from the hut. What if Kajiwara survived?
Ran like a coward.
Oh, I didn't investigate all the shit in the house already? I guess not.
New rolls of cloth.
Not cloth.
Oh, my
silk.
lord.
More than a humble fisherman could afford.
Let's follow the footprints.
After moments like that, crushing pop cans is so depressing.
My wife and daughter.
Ooh.
Snake! We know you killed them.
Out of love. Better me than the Mongols. It's what they wanted.
You sick...
Jin! You recruited the assassins who killed my family. Who hired you? Tell me, and I will end you lovingly, like you did your wife and daughter.
All I know is he understood
Understood what?
how it feels to be ruined by you. How I was driven to poverty. The toll it took on my family. How...
I couldn't
Cool,
stand
kill the
the
poor. That's her message.
Everything you said was a lie.
Except about being ruined by me.
The conspirators are bonded by hate. The attack on your clan was personal.
Organized by a rival samurai with a deep grudge. But I can't think of who.
You'll find him.
One of my family's killers still walks free in Ariake. Thank you for your help.
Oh my lord.
That's my Sora.
Arm of ferocity. I say Witchy is completely fault in this. Yeah, Witchy's done. She's like, I'm out of here. I'm out E5000. I cannot do this anymore. We have we have made it impossible to watch the stream. Unless you're a dad or just cheesier than a cheesy gordita crunch. Are the people who handle my clothes. Ah. Oh, man. They couldn't handle that pun fire, dude. Happens to, it happens to everybody. You only do one of them. I found one in my camera roll. I'm gonna send it in the Discord. I used to back in the day.
This will protect you. I have no way to strengthen your armor.
Farewell.
I used to basically just use my Instagram to post puns from. Seto will be so pissed with. Like, here's the thing. Here's what I know. If we were to drop in on a stream and we were to just drop pun fire nonstop, he would probably not ban, but he would probably silence us for like a stream. And I imagine he would then text me and be like, "Hey, don't do that." He would ask me nicely. He'd be like, "Hey, could you not fucking do that?" And I'd be like, "Okay, man." I thought it'd be funny. It was. Or, you know, we would just be pushed out by the rest of the people in that chat. Would just be like, "Stop it." Because as we know, man, there are people out there who are not about the pun. They don't do it. Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. Well, here's the deal. Puns, you know, they can be hated, right? And I get it, and I understand. But it takes art, it takes finesse to do it right. All right, Lizzie, you enjoy the food and making it, and hopefully eating it as well. And that bird just gets to go free.
Still.
I owe you my life.
Go. Be well.
This is for you, Lord.
Oh, cool. What'd you give me? All right. Cool. Oh wait, 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 and boom! Thank you all. And another one? Well, thank you so much. Point. Look, that's a big ass bonsai tree.
Village.
Oh, this is his home? I appreciate the pun, but I'm also of the very strong belief that they should not make any more Back to the Futures. Let it be.
No sign of Mongols.
Look for my father's armor. Oh, those assholes took it. Those sons of bitches.
How dare you!
Master.
I hear the screams.
I feared you were dead.
Oh, good. I'm doing great. I've killed a lot of people.
It's good to see you, Yuriko.
You look tired. Are you hungry?
Not now. Thank you. The Khan's army must have marched past here. Have you had any trouble?
A few bandits. Nothing I can't take.
According to Robert Zemeck,
Come for my father's.
he has been quoted as saying, if there was a if there was a Back to the Future 4 to be made, I would have made it already.
It's changed since then.
And I believe he wrote it into his will that they cannot make it after he dies. Which is dope. Ghosts from the past.
Come this way. These old bones. I'll get Taichi to help me fetch it. He's at the cemetery,
What's he doing there?
tending the grounds, gathering plants for my poisons. Keeps vermin out
Drink in the
of
water.
the
Don't be
stores.
pushy.
I'm glad you're not alone.
What about Lord Shimura?
Alive. The Mongols captured him at Komoda, but we freed him.
Only 800 more.
And they're helping you?
A few. Lady Masako.
Good. She's been fighting alongside the boys since she was knee-high.
Come on.
You'll have to tell me more about that someday.
But it's just the two of you?
A few others. Sensei Ishikawa.
I haven't seen him in years. Does he still act like he's the only one who knows how to do things?
Half the time he's right, but his aim is unmatched.
He would certainly agree.
I think he means until the hat has to come off.
Lord Sakai, you're back.
I wish I could stay, but I hear you're taking good care of Yuriko.
But
Got that backwards, my
in the
lord.
meantime, the little spaghetti hat.
I should pay my respects.
Hat that says spaghetti.
The weeds haven't been pulled.
I'm sorry.
Our Lord finally returns and his home is a mess. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I guess I missed the entrance. Whoops. Compose haiku. Oh man, Dad's dead. Sucks. Reflect on legacy. Leaves shade my father. Light for my father. I like being direct. I mourn my father. Okay, this is a hot take, but spaghetti and meatballs aren't that good. Okay, well, we disagree. I love me some spaghetti and meatballs, but hard to return home. His grave close, his soul distant. Now I am alone. All things pass away. Old tree lives on. One is more depressing, one is more poetic. All things pass away. I like chicken Alfredo better, but I think spaghetti meatballs are alright.
My father.
Or my father.
meditate here.
Meditate here.
All things pass away.
Put on my father's armor. Where the armor at?
The armor's inside, my lord.
Thank you, Taichi.
Oh, shit. Bill. I'll go to a coffee shop later that has pinball and Guitar Hero machine.
Jin, help me. May your death benefit all beings.
Oh, shit. It's about to get rowdy. What's up?
Master?
Are you alright?
Yes.
Does that mean I have to upgrade this shit too? And I just wasted it on a
Moment, I thought.
outfit I'm never gonna use?
Face us, coward!
Get inside.
Shit's about to hit the fan. Okay, I can't change my gear now. Cool.
Fight me!
Let's do it to it, Lars. Oops. And oh shit.
Yuriko!
Did you get that on tape? I look dope.
Lord Sakai.
Standoff screen increases by 1 and standoff wins did something that I didn't read in time. I went to a zoo and there's only one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
You are giving us trouble.
That's a good one.
Yarikawa Rebellion was 20 years ago. Those men were with the Mongols.
Of course. Seeing you like that, I'm still shaken up. I need to catch my breath.
By the lake. Your favorite tree.
Yes. Come.
God, I need to spend more time with these fucking people. Can I get back to the game?
You said earlier you've been making poisons.
Keeps the vermin out of our rice.
Can you make it stronger? Enough to kill a man?
No one deserves that.
Can you do it?
The effects in larger doses are ugly.
Good.
Oh, my lord. Sit with me a moment. Poison has never been the Sakai way.
No Sakai had to fight the Mongol Empire. need every weapon we have. Tsushima can't afford anything less.
The Mongols have changed you, young master.
The world has changed.
Mother taught me about plants that heal, others that harm, even kill. But they must be consumed. How will you poison the invaders?
A blowgun and darts. I've read of their use by a Genji warrior who studied with monks from the west. Will you help me?
Promise me you'll remain the good man I know.
I promise.
Yeah, totally.
I've looked after your every need since your mother carried you. I won't stop now.
Good.
All
Make
I
me
need
some
is someone
poison.
to make a blowgun.
Used to be a lot of reeds on the other side of the lake, where the old fishermen lived. Remember? You and your little friend gathered them to make little boats.
Ryuzo and I.
I didn't realize that this would be a walk down memory lane that would last this long. Thought it'd be kind of a quick check-in, maybe do my laundry at home,
Don't
say hi to the dog, and then bounce, but seems like we're spending a whole lot of time here.
I'll be fine.
Swim there? Oh my goodness. You see, it takes effort to come up with a pun.
Yuriko was right. The old fisherman's home has been taken over by bandits.
And we gonna kill some bandits.
Killing you will only bring me glory.
Oh, really?
No, I heard it. Fight me!
Oh, hey, bud.
Lost sight of him. Don't let him get away.
Legolas on them motherfuckers. Oh, hey, bud.
Perfect for a blowgun. I'll get used to it.
That was too easy. Too easy peasy. And I killed a bunch of bandits. Keep swimming. I see you just said that this one, a few puns make me numb, but math puns make me number. That's good. That is good shit. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I have a storm here. I am tired. I'm one tired person. Oh. We bow to fish. Hey, could you quit crying and could you get on the blow darts, please? Think about waffles, they're just pancakes with apps. Waffles are just pancakes that woke their lazy ass up and got to the damn gym.
Excuse me, young master. You caught me thinking about Lord Sakai.
Oh, funny, I didn't catch you working. The thing we agreed you would do.
This way.
Enough of the past. We have a blowgun and darts. All I need now is the poison.
Of course, young master.
They really have a relationship of like, oh my gosh, how are things? He's like, great, where's the shit?
I have a small camp where I gather plants and herbs for ointments. And poison. It kills vermin within moments.
Make it strong enough for the invaders.
Not to say that this game's easy. I think I have it on medium, but it's like, I need more weapons. Sure, I've been walking into camps well outnumbered and just destroying. But I need more weapons.
Taught me to ride. On that runt pony.
You sat so tall and straight in your little saddle. Like you were the shogun himself.
Another one from my history teacher. Sometimes acids can have attitudes.
So funny.
So they get amino acids.
You nearly killed your uncle.
What?
You were 3 or 4. The poor man was trying to teach you how to hold your wooden kodachi. You wanted to chase butterflies.
I know the story.
I mean, you got to have good jokes when you're
To heal.
a science teacher. You want to keep those acids in seats.
Your mother laughed so hard, I fear they'd both choke to death.
I don't remember my father's laugh.
He lost his humor after your mother got sick. But you have your father's laugh. Here we are.
A gozamat and a campfire. You sleep out here?
Only when I spend the day foraging for plants. I'll look for the flowers we need.
Rest, Yuriko. I will get them for you.
Oh, jeez.
Don't eat the seeds, they're poisonous.
I'm not a child, Yuriko.
Oh, I know. Remember how we'd gather flowers for your mother?
She arranged them for the little alcove at home.
Yeah, Witchy's done with the stream. They are never gonna come back because of the puns that have been,
Your plants.
Good. Extract the seeds, crush them,
well,
make a paste, and dip the needles.
Make sure the dose is strong.
It should do what you need. It's done.
You're sure he came this way? The old woman has a camp around here somewhere.
Listen, someone's coming.
Stay there, Yuriko. Let's see if this poison works.
He will regret what he did to Sadamune and the others.
I just want his head. And the price that goes with it. How much farther?
It's around here somewhere. Let me get my bearings. Hurry up. I don't want to lose him.
oh wow, they throw up blood? Wow. That is
Hurt, young master?
violent.
Don't worry. I dealt with them.
Sometimes I forget you're a grown man.
I forget sometimes too. We should get back to the estate.
I'll stay. I need to straighten the place up.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Hush! You are not a child, and I'm old enough to take care of myself.
Cool.
What other kinds of poison can you make?
Always so impatient. There is another. It causes confusion and rage.
What?
The ingredient
to remember. It sounds useful.
Birthright.
You're doing good, Sora.
Oh, shit.
What were they? Red leaves? No, it has petals.
Again, more Mongol territory. Cool. About. There we go. On armor. Rash. Roads. Now he's investigating. Investigating everything. We need to get y'all upgrades. But what exactly do you? I went for dark humor to puns. I don't know. They do. Brody, come on. Those areas. Come on. Come on. Around. Go, 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 go. That is good. Keep you on that side. Oh my god. Okay, the trapper is there. Armorer. Remember where the armor. Oh, yeah.
My lord, anything to offer from your hunting? I hope it helps.
Boom.
Goodbye.
I look forward to hearing. Would you like to see what I have?
Let me see. I think I can only go up one level at the armorer, but that also means they're inside the building. Means I might need other materials, which means I gotta switch up my shit.
Nothing stronger. This will protect
Yep.
you.
Damn it.
You need more to make these improvements.
I do not age well. Yeah, I need silk and... Oh yeah, baby. Oh good. Now they're barking like crazy. It's those heavy ass backpacks they make y'all carry around. Well, how can they learn if they're not hurting their back? I ask you. That's where the bird's gonna go to. If it's what I think it is. There it is. Some bamboo strikes. Oh yeah, the backpacks were ridiculous. I remember we had to do that because they wouldn't let us have lockers. Boom. 5 bamboo. Oh, son of a bitch. Damn it. Did it again. Son of a bitch. Boom, bitch. 7 bamboo. More bamboo strips. There were functional lockers in the halls, but they were decoration. They just took ours out completely. I remember because they were like, well, people are hiding, what's it called? Explosives and drugs in them. So they're like, just rip them out. No lockers for anybody. I have to carry a binder, a folder, 6 notebooks, pencil case, a science textbook, and some other shit. We didn't have anybody with the rolling backpacks. I knew that was a thing. You can get rolly backpacks like luggage, but it was like, if you did that, you were a nerd. Just accept the back problems later in life. Nerds. With your rolly backpacks.
Looking for me?
Oh boy. See them. Bitch. Oh, really? Seems lame. Feel like at some point I'll have to figure out a way to get all the singing crickets, as I have not been picking any of them up. Yeah, we don't have lockers since people used to put milk in one and stack it up so it smelled so bad. Yeah, basically every high school figured out you can't trust high school students with anything. You just have to go with the bare minimum. Another fox den. Now it just looks like a an elk chasing a fox because of my horns. Ever since getting this new armor, my character looks a lot more horny. Kirk, why? Just why? You chase a tail every time you find a fox's den. It's true. Time is it? All right, I got time for these 2 question marks, and then I'm probably gonna call it quits. Mostly because I gotta get to the store. And I gotta get some lunch. Because I didn't have any breakfast, I only had coffee. I never had a rolling backpack, but I was always considered a nerd.
Show me your skill.
Wow. You guys are trash. Absolute trash. Ooh. So after I clear up this area, that means we can attack this thing. Hobby Lobby? Probably because when people used to talk shit about me, I would just let it happen and never really had friends in school. Well. I don't know what I was going to say. It is pretty great how once you leave high school, you realize my grandma and I want to go to Hobby Lobby, and my uncle is just impatient. Is that... I'm confused by what you wrote, Lizzie. I'm going to be honest. That way of saying impotent? Question mark? Cody. Oh shit. I think I killed one on accident. My bad. Oh, another fox den. Son of a bitch. How many foxes am I gonna fucking see to? There's too many foxes. I'm gonna say it. Okay, Ghost of Tsushima fans. Too many foxes. Hold on. Impatient. Oh, okay. Give me one quick second. It sounds like one of the dogs is scratching at something. I will be right back to do one more thing. All right, or it'll be a second. All right, another quick one, and then and call it a day. That way is to take care of the assholes at the mountain ruins. You know, just to give them the message like, hey, you're not welcome here. The Dance of Wrath. Which one is the Dance of Wrath? Are these villains? Oh, wait, are you homies? Huh. Thing. Hitting my breaking point. Talking to different people. Someone started to talk shit about my brother and ripped something. He was in the military. What a fucking douche. Whoever did that was obviously a big piece of shit. How far is this? Ooh, let's compose another haiku. Why not? We're here. No. See what's looking back. Gilded armor splashed with red. Holy shit. A welcome escape from all. The third option. Oh. Sit beneath the golden shroud. Yeah, like this. Gilded armor splashed red. Wash the fear away. Cleanse yourself from the pain. That.
See what's looking back.
Boom.
Gilded armor splashed with red.
Damn.
Cleanse yourself from pain.
Haiku, bitch. Headband of Rebirth. Oh, shit. It's actually a pretty dope headband. Well, that's a... Yeah, fucking... People are... Like, talking shit. You know, I feel like everybody talks shit. Everybody has a decent time ragging on each other, and sometimes you take it too far. But, like, the need to make people feel bad doesn't make any sense to me. And then the need to, like, destroy property. Like, I never got that shit. Like, what's the point? They love this. I destroyed it. It's like, well, that makes you a fucking dick. An asshole for no reason. I think I'm just going to roll up on this camp.
Who will fight?
I just walked through this crowd, killing everything. That's next level. How easy that was. Oh, let's do a little looting. Do a little looting, and then do a little stream ending. Thanks to everybody that showed up today. I appreciate it. I know I was a little loopy, a little tired, a little worse for wear. Really? Is that a wall? I thought that was like fabric. Squirtle and Lizzie and Witchy and Patrick and Past Tense and Shadow was here for a bit, and everybody else. I thought you said a little bit gluten. I'm a little bit gluten, as you all know. Just a little gluten. But thank you all for coming by and hanging out. I appreciate. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow, which we have a movie. I haven't decided which one it is yet. I know I got a couple that I put in the hopper for the next couple weeks. And we'll be watching a movie tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And last week was a good one, a good film noir, so this week will probably be like a sci-fi horror situation that should be pretty dope and pretty fun. And hopefully I'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Enjoy whatever you do with the rest of your Sunday. And if I don't see you, have a good week. Peace.